Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode on the Be Creative server. We actually have a lot planned this episode, so let's get right to it. So one of the first things we need to do is build a bridge for our colony. I'm having a little bit of difficulty. I'm trying to figure out, placement, because obviously it's going to go from here to here, yeah? But like lining it up, 'cause I could always move this path over one. So if I do that, let's say the path is like this, 5 across. That would put the middle right here. I think that might be the best course of action for this. So I'm going to go ahead and remove part of it so that the colonists can go through, at least while we start working on this part. I'm kind of thinking kind of a little arch situation might look the best. Figure out how we want to do that. So while figuring out how I want to do the arch, I need to locate the center, which is like a lot easier to do since there is no infrastructure over here quite yet. I can decide where I want the center to kind of be so that we have like a nice smooth arch going on. Shoot. I pressed the wrong button and fell off. Anyway. Oh my god. I think Uber built a windmill. I just noticed that. It's kind of small. Wonder how much power he gets out of it. So I do have it kind of spaced out because we're going to want it to be like a gradual arch because we don't want anything too crazy, you know? So now we kind of have the basic shape. Not arching quite as much as I'd like it to, but that's fine. We can start to flesh it out some more. Well, I think that works. I do need some sort of like handrail. Colonists are kind of on the dumb side. And I wonder if I should keep on with that kind of pattern. And slabs. I think that could work. I apparently need to be more prepared. Let's make up a bunch of slabs and stairs. It kind of looks like a frog. That's silly. Let's bring it all the way down here. So it is all thinned out. Now, the top part's looking okay, but underneath needs some work to fatten it up so it looks structural. So that will be my next step. Okay, I think that is a good start to the underside supports. I kind of want to keep these center clear so it looks like it could actually have some sort of transportation going through. But realistically, we know nothing is gonna go underneath this bridge. Mass way too tall. And I just, yeah. This is what you get. And I think that's actually looking really good. I think my next step is to go through and change up some of the blocks so they have, you know, so they don't look the exact same. Match previous infrastructure. And there we have it. Got a bridge place set up. Texturing. Trying to keep the block palette that we had going for. But got a few more bridges to build, so check it out. So now that we have a second, I just wanted to talk about what's been going on recently. After my last video, I planned a 1-week break just to, like, you know, play some other games and whatnot. And then I managed to get sick for almost 2 weeks. But during that time, I did manage to 100% a game, which was pretty cool. And binge watch a lot of Hermitcraft. So I've went ahead and adjusted the path so it directly lines up with the bridge. Now I'm going to just kind of go around and start, you know, getting some foliage and decorations, which I believe I'm going to start with over here. Means I need a stone cutter. I need. Why can't it? I'm gonna figure out how to obtain these blocks and be right back. Okay, I did get it all figured out. I was just using the wrong form of deep slate. But we're gonna go through and get this all patched up and foliage. So we are throwing in a lot of grass, trying to get that overgrown vibe, especially in the areas where there's not going to be a lot of foot traffic. Which I keep getting the double tall pieces of grass, and you don't need too much of that. Honestly, as little as possible. My goodness, the little colonists are wearing Christmas hats. That's so. Here you go. Me? Adorable. We might have to troll Jason like he doesn't get his stuff done. I keep getting distracted. Very sidetracked today. But check it out. So like certain areas where it's like more compact, these are good spots for a lot of grass. But we need to do something with this space here. Which I'll probably outline the path around and put like some benches here or something. So I'm going to do that real quick. That definitely fits. I'll probably put it around right there too. Might tie it in just a little bit better. So then that space is set up. Actually, we might try to offer that up as a shop plot. Might be a good. I don't want some more long grass. Kind of high sight, like the pathway. So while I am doing this, I'm trying to consider lines of sight. When you're going over here to go up to Bruce's place, you want to try to hide, you know, the ugly bits like back here. So I am going to make sure we get some of the longer grass because it will help me block things out. So like we do have a sort of like, I'm trying to use the taller grass to cap this area off. Like visually, I want it to look like things don't really happen over here because they don't. I'm making sure I get a lot of the longer grass to help, you know, fill it up. Because, of course, this isn't an area we use, and if we do change our mind and use it later, we can. So then we come back, we'll take a little look-see at it. Which, like, I probably need to bring it to that tree line to really pull off the effect I want. And then we take another step back. So this stuff like right on the edge, a bit much. Oh, push it back just a little. I think that looks okay. Because this is podzol, you can't really grow grass on it. So it does kind of complicate things more. But, I mean, for being a spot that you'll only slightly see, I think that does exactly what we need. And that kind of makes it look more lived in, which is the overall goal, right? Oh, I need to touch up this area, but there's a little project we need here. But I am going to go see what Jason wanted some help with. I got a bunch of azalea bushes going around the little castle-y bit that we got right here. There's a up there. That's a leader issue. I'm gonna attacked. Yeah, I'm gonna get attacked. Oh. So I got all those in. Now the next idea is to kind of set up a centerpiece for our little market stall area. And potentially make a couple of stalls. See what I have time for. But definitely setting up that center area, so let's get to it. So I just threw together a little water fountain kind of thing. It's kind of an awkward spot because I don't want to get too close to the shops and whatever. And I also want to leave room around and for more shops. So this is kind of what we ended up with. Which, I don't think it's the worst water fountain, you know, but... You know, might stay, might switch it up in the future. Have to see. But... I mean, it helps fill up the space. Just need to get some more stalls into place. But that's not a today issue.